So of course I wake up this morning and I see another harassing video by Gabriel. You know what's funny about it? Okay. So this is gonna be quick. Some of the stuff he said was true, like edits. When it comes to editing, of course, he has me beat. But when it comes, it's funny because some of the things he said was wrong. Like speaking facts, you don't speak facts. You don't. I mean, some of the stuff are facts. I'm not gonna say every video you make is cap, because that wouldn't be fair, and that wouldn't be right. That's not me. That's you, but that's not me. But not everything you say is factual. So that's a lie right there. Here's another one, and this is one that you know is true. He said uploads per day. If you guys compare the two, I upload every day. More than him. That's not even a debate, guys. And the only reason, why I would upload less is like I'm not feeling well or things like that. But if we talk about uploads per day, bro, that's me. I mean, come on. But that's not what really got me, heated. What got me heated is at the end, is when he called me the G word. I'm not gonna say what the G word is. Because YouTube is very strict, but it's a 3-letter word, so I think you guys can, fill in the blanks. Call me mid, of course, called me the G word, and all of that. Here's the thing. That right there is what I keep saying. Being a jerk, harassing others by saying all that stuff, and it's just messed up. One of the reasons, why I wanted to stop using Our House characters and Hasman Hotel characters for a while was because of being called the G word and all of that. And it's honestly pathetic. It really is. It honestly is pathetic that you have to call people that. And you have to name call people to make yourself feel good. Now here's a funny thing. I've been, lately I've been harassed by so many editors. Because I don't agree with their whole Toon Force mentality, right? Been harassed by this guy, Fiction. Crash. Here's the funny thing. All that harassment. Have you seen me make a video of me versing a Pacific editor? No. You want to know why? Because first, it's just messed up. unless you have permission, unless you ask someone, hey, can I do like a me versus you, and that person says okay, fine. And as long as you're respectful, like you here's the thing, you can say you win as an editor. You can also say he's good too. Be respectful. Be kind, be considerate, but not call people name calling and all of that. You can't come on here and say I'm wrong about that. You know, um, if you wanted someone to make an edit of you versus someone else, you of course want them to be respectful. You wouldn't want them to be mean and call you name and name calls you. That's what he did, and that's what I keep saying. That's what you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to lift other editors up, not bring them down. And that's a terrible, it just shows what a terrible person he is. Nothing I'm saying is wrong. I mean, some people will agree with me, and some people probably won't. But and this is not a new thing. You see this everywhere where people, name call other editors and that's what I think 2024 is like, the era of like this name calling other people that make videos, because it just gets worse and worse. But I think the bigger issue is that lots of people support that kind of behavior, and that in turn makes them want to do it more. But if people didn't support that type of behavior, they would stop. But of course, it's a shame. It's a shame. Now, I know people are going to be like, oh, God, he's going to let this get to him and all of that. No, I'm not. Honestly, at this point, I'm used to the hate, And like I said before, you're not going to please everybody. Some people are always going to hate you for what you do. And what you stand for. You can like a specific show, and it don't matter what people say. If you like one show, they're gonna call you names, and they're gonna call you every name in the book. Doesn't matter. And some people be like, bro, if you don't like it, report it. Here's the thing. First of all, I don't report people. I was never that guy. I don't. Here's the thing with me. I would never want someone's YouTube channel to be taken down, like at all. That's just never been my style. And I just, the only time I really report someone is like if they're doing some really, 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 really messed up stuff. Like, of course, this is messed up, but not on the level that I'm thinking of. Like for me, it has to be like illegal stuff, not like just being petty and being, name calling, even though that is messed up as well, but it's just not on the level of me reporting someone, if you guys get the idea. Me reporting someone would be like, there was like this YouTube channel where the two adults were just doing some messed up stuff, and they were overworking their kids. I think some of you will know what I'm talking about. And they got taken down because, YouTube was like, this ain't right. Those will be like the channels I would report. The name calling and all of that, even though it's messed up, it's not something I would, I should, but one, I just don't want to, and two, I don't. With YouTube, I don't think anything would get done with that, because I've seen people like fat shame on this site, and they're still on this site, and they did, and it was really messed up what they were doing as well with the fat shaming and all of that. So yeah, I'm over it. I'm really over it. Like, if you want to harass people and be a jerk to other people, that only shows your character. It doesn't show my character. If you don't see me making edits of me versus another editor. If I would ever do it, and I probably wouldn't. If I would ever do it, I would first ask for permission. Second, be respectful and say, if I win, I would say, still a great editor. If I lose, I would still say, great editor. But I wouldn't, go to name calling and slurs and all of that. Another reason why I'm not letting this get to me is something that happened yesterday, which was very, very good. Marvel and DC versus animation wheel. It did really well. It did well. I expected it to do. I did not expect it to do well. But it did really great. So I'm definitely going to do more of that today. It will probably get done today. And then I'll move on to Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. And that's going to be longer. That's going to be like, I was going to do 50, but because Marvel and DC did so well, I'd probably be 100. So I can't wait to get that started with. For you guys, I don't know if the Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon wheel will happen today. Maybe, it depends. If you guys really want it to happen today, then I'll try to make it happen. But I gotta set it up, But I will try to make it happen if I can get to it today. But yeah, as far as what this editor did, very messed up. But there's nothing I can do about it. Only thing I can do is be a better person and actually support. Here's the funny thing. All the editors that have, harassed me and all of that, I still support them on YouTube. It's funny because I shouldn't, but I still do. And you want to know why? Because I have better character. That's just the bottom line. You don't see me calling people the G word. Because they like a certain show. I might not like that show someone likes, and I will definitely say it. But I'm not going to name call you for liking that show, Another great example of this, and it's going to be the last video. I don't like Godzilla. You guys know I don't like the MonsterVerse in general. You guys know this, right? But someone requested that I do a video of that. It was King something versus Mechagodzilla. You would think, this guy's not a fan of MonsterVerse. He's not going to do it. But I did it.